Oh, hey, yo, what's up, all you good people out there? Thank you for tuning in, man. Appreciate that. I was just practicing my little robot moves, in a better place than, right now here with you guys, virtually. Hey, gotta do what you gotta do. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to present and speak to you good people there watching. As native people, as indigenous people, we always open up our time together, in a good way. That is through song or, through prayer, things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and offer a prayer for our time online, virtually right now. And I'm going to say a prayer in the Apsalagat language. This language is probably, thousands of years old. If I had a coin, if I had a coin up here and I say, hey, this coin is 1,000 years old. Some of us would be like, oh, wow, that's amazing. That's worth something, But we don't even look at our own indigenous, people, cultures, and language, in the same perspective. So let's pray. Akbartia babich gajan balay lagosh. Disesha homuk. Bapte chesh telasa chesh bachwik. Bilik balay wahamik garikta. Bawachajish dik. Alichesh kogata balay Allah. Ek bawachesh yaram chijujelak. Amalabashkulak konakosh. Hoho isya inawabe. Bilgi wilak bawai hadi bihachili bikyo. Akelele ishtagolak ishbabidolak ishbilakbagolak. Agi bilakbaga. Awishbawata aline konmawata. Balay sala balay lagosh. Oh. All right. Thank you all for your respect. Appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and do this other custom. We have a custom as an indigenous people. A lot of tribes, there's over 600 different tribes in the U.S. alone, and each one of them are different languages, dances, and customs. But this custom is practiced a lot with a lot of tribes. It's called the practice of smudging. So we can't be together, in person, physically, but we are together virtually. So I'm going to offer this virtual smudge. And if you don't know what a smudge is, it is when we use our medicines, whether it be cedar, sweetgrass, sage, or whatever medicines that we use as native people. And we burn that medicine, and the smoke, we use it to bless, to bless ourselves and bless the people in that way. So wherever you are, just, I'm going to send that virtual smoke, that virtual smudge to you. And wherever you are, you just take that blessing, in a good way, in a prayerful way. So thank you. So as I said, this is a custom practice by many tribes, and we can't be physically together, but we can be together virtually. And so wherever you are, you just take this smudge, this virtual smudge. Oh. So as I said, wherever you are, you kind of put that over your body and your spirit, and over your heart. And that is one of the customs that we, as native people, indigenous people, practice, called smudging. Real quick, I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself in the Apsalagat language. I say, Shodaje, Balaja, Weage Machlahuk. Biashichirik Nababa Itchik. What's up, my good people? My name is Christian Parrish, Takes the Gun, aka Supaman. Come from the Apsalagat Nation in Montana, or the Crow Nation is the mistranslation of our people. My Apsalagat name is Aweage Machala, which means good fortune on Mother Earth. My clan is the Yashichira, which is the Bigalaj clan. So I am a flute player, I am a fancy dancer. I am a hip-hop artist, believe it or not. I'm a father. I'm a husband. I got 3 beautiful kids and 2 ugly ones. Hey, thank you very much. Practicing comedian, man. I'll be here all week. But I'm going to go ahead and offer this flute song. As I'm playing this flute song, I want all you people out there to think about what you are thankful for, all right? Think about what you're thankful for as I play this this flute here. Just feel that good vibe, that good frequency. All right, round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. Yeah. Oh, almost put you guys to sleep, huh? Wake up, man. It's time to get up. Hey, so what were you thinking about, man? Me, myself, I was thinking about just being alive, being able to enjoy this human experience, for the short time that we have together. And also being thankful that you are, connecting with me right now. We get to share this Mother Earth, at this time in history, together. So, that makes us family, that makes us that we're all connected in that way. I'm also thankful, for my beautiful wife, my beautiful kids, and family. Family is probably one of the most amazing things in my life. Most important, just to be blessed, just have food in the fridge, have a home, things like that. I'm pretty sure all of you out there got pretty much the same things to be thankful for, and that's what it's all about. So, I was saying, we always start off, in a good way, through different customs and things like that. I also, I wasn't able to, get in my outfit and dance right here, with the the beautiful background or whatever. But I wanted to share this video with you of me dancing. As I said, I'm a men's fancy dancer. I participate in powwow culture. If you know what a powwow is more universal native culture nowadays. You used to be able to go to a powwow and see a jingle dress dance. Oh, she's Mille Lacs. Or you see Northern tradition. We say, oh, he's Lakota. The different tribes had significant dances. There's a lot of adopting going on within the powwow culture, which is accepted, and it's a good thing, for people to connect in that way. And so I started as a Badawela, which is a Crow traditional hot dancer or prayer dance. And then I adopted the style called men's fancy, and men's fancy is probably one of the most contemporary styles of powwow culture, which originated in Oklahoma. I'm from Montana, so it's an adopted style. And I was told that the dances come from come from the crazy dance or the horse dance. Back in the day, they had a storm was coming and these horses were in the corral, and these two brothers jumped in that corral. They started dancing with the horses, lifting their knees high, like the horses were doing, to calm them down. And the women said, hey, what are you guys doing over there? Quit doing that crazy dance. Quit doing that horse dance, they said, And so that is where this style originated, called the men's fancy dance. And they had there's other stories as well. That is one of them. Another one comes from the Buffalo Bill Wild West show. Back in the day, they had this guy named Buffalo Bill. If anybody ever heard of him, you see, where you're sitting. We have this thing called colonization. The atrocities that was done to the indigenous inhabitants of this country. And so wherever you're sitting, that floor that you're sitting on, that carpet or maybe that tile, whatever, you pass that floor, you get to the concrete, the foundation of the building or wherever you're at, your home. And and then you pass that, you get to the dirt, you get to the soil. And that's not ordinary dirt, that's not ordinary soil. That is the dust of the blood and the bones of native people. This country was founded on the genocide of its indigenous inhabitants. There was policies and all kinds of, things put in place to eradicate the indigenous people off of the face of the earth, So if you are native, if you are indigenous, man, you are a blessing. Every breath that you take is in defiance to a system that wanted you off of the face of the earth. So you are a blessing. We thank you for being here, sharing this earth with us all. So it's a good thing, man. Let's give all them indigenous people a round of applause. Yes, that's what it's all about. So anyways, it brings me back to Buffalo Bill, man. He was a part of this this colonization, this genocide, and they said, let's get rid of their food source, kill all these buffalo. So bam, 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 bam. He started going on a rampage, man. That's how he got his name, killing all these buffalo. And so anyways, he had a show called the Buffalo Bill Wild West Show, where they had some dancers on there who were traditional, and then they kind of created this dance called the Men's Fancy Dance. It was kind of for the people, for the show. And people really enjoyed it, and the natives who participate in that kind of kept that dance going as well, until where it spread throughout powwow culture to where now you see me and Upsala from Montana dancing the style that comes from Oklahoma, So natives were always adopting, we're always, innovative. We're creative in that way, which is amazing, And so I'm going to share this video, since I can't dance, I'm going to share this video with you good people. The values that come along with powwow culture I was taught by my grandpa. His name was Frank Tankstagun. He said, if you want to come out to the circle and dance, he said, that's good. He said, we don't come out here just to look all cool, try to win some money, because there's a lot of competition nowadays in powwow culture. He said, that is not why we dance. He said, we come out to the circle to dance for the people who are watching, the spectators. Some of them out there, they can't dance. They might be, in wheelchairs or unable to come out to the circle physically. Some of them may be, sick in their bodies, and they need a healing. He said, you dance for them. Some of them may have lost a loved one, and their hearts are heavy. He said, you dance for them. He said, make sure your heart is in a good place when you dance, because the people watch you and they can see your heart through your dance. And if it is in a good place, then their spirit is uplifted and healing takes place amongst the people. So those are the values that I was taught about powwow culture, about dancing. And so I'm going to share this video with you. It's not really powwow, it's a contemporary style of music, but I made this song, and I didn't make this song, I made this video, and I'm dancing in White Sands in New Mexico, and one of my friends, she created this song called Skyworld, and it's really great song, blessing a lot of people. This video that you're about to watch has 20 million views on Facebook, man. 20 million views, that's a whole lot. So very powerful. So check this out. It's called Skyward.
Let's put our minds together as one and remember the ones who've passed on to the sky world. Their life duties are complete, they are living peacefully in the sky world, in the sky world. Ayo-ho-e-ya, we-hana-yo-ho-e-ya, hey-yo, hi-yo, hi-yo-ho-e-ya, hana-yo-ho-e-ya, hey, hi-yo, hi-yo-ho-e-ya, hana-yo, hi-yo-ho-e-ya, yo-ho-e-ya, hana-yo-ho-e-ya, hey.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful work of art, right there, man. It wasn't very fast, but I was pretty smooth. Hey, yeah. But that is fancy dancing. That's contemporary, though. That's not a fancy dance song or whatever. There's something very contemporary. So I want to go ahead. Natives. I was telling you, man, we're always innovative. We're always being creative and things like that. And so, as I said, I am a hip hop artist. And I want to share some hip hop music with you, wonderful people, man. I don't know what it's gonna sound like. We're just gonna kind of make it up as we go. Check it out. Sound good to me. Oh yeah. Yeah, sound good to me. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, check it out, yeah. Hey, say what, yeah, yo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Where we at on the internet? Superman with the intellect. Yeah, everybody put your hands up. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Where we at on the internet? Superman with the intellect. Yeah, everybody put your hands up. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Where we at on the internet? Superman with the intellect. Yeah, everybody put your hands up. Come on. I murder a rhyme with word at a time. You never heard of a mind just deserving to shine. I'm still searching to find the passion and thirst. So I'm blasting this verse till I'm in the back of a hearse. They massacre Earth. Hates major, they rape nature, chasing paper. So I rap tight, snatch mics like a space invader. The Cape Crusader, that's real hip hop, son. You know you taste the flavor, but it ain't about that. Forget you, who's pissed the dopest, who gets noticed. Trying to get these kids to focus and let them know it's not hopeless. And if you don't like my flow, bro, ayo, I'll give you roses. You can step to me, I'm walking in my destiny. Every breath a miracle, this is spiritual weaponry. You can't stop the legacy, creator still blessing me. You see me no better, got these eagle feathers protecting me. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, come on. Welcome to the show. Where we at on the internet? Superman with the intellect. Yeah, everybody put your hands up. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Where we at on the internet? Superman with the intellect. Yeah, everybody put your hands up. Come on. I snatch mics like a bear trap. Wear slacks, letting suckers know I'm up and crow. Now where's that? I tear tracks, the roughest flow, the rare raps. Untouchable, right in the buffalo bareback. I scare cats. They say he beat Bo when he's spitting. This is for the one with a TP Po in their kitchen. And I can't forget my greasy face cousins and all the girls who used to have an easy bake oven. I see these fakes coming, so I'm dropping bombs when I rock a song coming through 80 like the Octomom. I step to my enemies, repping the remedy. Told a man with amnesia not to forget to remember me. I spray balls and tell rap nerds they flow is all the same like race cars spelled backwards. You rap whack, you get slap wearing the backpack, playing blackjack with Jack Black, and that's that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Where we at on the internet? Superman with the intellect. Yeah, everybody put your hands up. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Where we at on the internet? Superman with the intellect. Yeah, everybody put your hands up. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Where we at on the internet? Superman with the intellect. Yeah, everybody put your hands up. Come on. Oh, yeah. Hey, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. Round of applause, man. Yeah. Look at your neighbor sitting next to you and say, he's alright. He's alright. My cousin could rap better than him. Hey, yeah, that stuff right there. But yo, that was native hip hop right there, man. You see, adding little drums, little flutes, and trying to keep it indigenous, innovative and creative. So you see, I never used to do that, man. I never used to put the two cultures together. I did hip hop for so many years, man, and I never added native singing or, any of the culture because I thought, you just don't do that, man. In our culture, the Apsalagat people, all of our songs come from spirituality and they're said to be gifts from the wind, the element of wind. And so when you receive that, it's always in prayer, and so to just throw that in with hip hop, man, it's like, yo, you don't do that, you just don't do that. So I never did it. I always thought, that was wrong. So I never did it. So how you see it, nowadays, I'll tell you the quick story of how it became to be. I was dancing, you saw the fancy dance there. I was dancing in MSU Bozeman, and it was Native American Heritage Day. We presented culture. People were doing different presentations, and we did the dancing, the powwow culture, and I talked about the history of the dance and the values and things like that. And then we danced. We got done with our dance and we went off to the stage. And the lady, she comes over, one of my relatives, she came over and she goes, hey, you guys rap, don't you? Why don't you? And we're like, yeah. So why don't you rap for all these kids? There was a bunch of kids there, a bunch of students. And we're like, yeah, sure, man, we can. She's like, all right, that's great. Our other presenter didn't show up, just finish it off. It's like, all right, cool. So we started walking back to our vehicle to go change, from our regalia, our native, outfits to, hip hop clothes or, whatever. And she goes, where are you going? Where are you going? We're like, oh, we're going to go change and then we'll come back. She goes, no, we need you to go on, right now. Just finish it off, And we're like, we're in our outfits. And, she's like, yeah, just go for it. And I looked at my nephew and he was in his traditional outfit. And I was like, and he's like, let's just do it so we can go eat, man. I was like, all right. So, we got up there, on a whim, just like an impulsive kind of placed in that position. And we got up there, we're in our outfits. Yo, put your hands up, And we started rocking out. And everybody's like, what the heck is this? What's going on here? It was something different. It was something unique in that moment, that nobody really had had done. And we did a couple songs. We got done, we went off stage. And then I saw one of our elders, coming over. He was walking over. And I was like, oh, no. It's like, man, this guy's going to get mad at us, man. We should have never did that, man. What's wrong with us, man? What am I going to say? How am I going to respond, to this scolding from our elders? And I was thinking of my response. And as he got closer to us, he took his hat off and he extended his hand. He said, grandson, he said, I want to shake your hand. He said, that was pretty powerful what you boys just did. He said, you got up there and showed all these people you were proud to be Apsalagat, proud to be native, and you knew the history of the dances, the values, and you're good dancers. Then you spoke the language of those young people out there, which was hip hop, which was rap, and they listened to you because of it. Then I heard you had something positive to say. I heard you talking about being a good husband, being drug and alcohol free, being a father. He said, that's powerful. You boys keep doing that. Keep it up. He said, our young people, they're dying. They're committing suicide. They're on drugs. They're on alcohol. We're losing our culture. We're losing our language. Anything you do to reach them with good intentions in your heart, he said, it's worth it. It's worth doing it. Keep that up. Keep that up, boys. It's good. And so right there was the moment we were like, oh man, all right. It is a good thing. It's good to reach the people who are listening, to reach our own people, our native people who are hurting, And so that's when my mind changed, my mind changed, my heart changed as well. And I had more confidence in putting the cultures together. I know it's a delicate thing, but I believed in what he said. He said, as long as you have good intentions and you're doing it with, you're having a positive message, go for it. So that's what I've been doing. And it's definitely opened my eyes and my heart, and being open to seeing people touched, by the power of music and culture, and the infusion in that way. And so after that, man, I created this music video. This video started going viral. It's basically my identity as a human being, and it's me, my culture. I'm doing hip hop, I'm praying and things like that. So people were sharing this video all over the place, man, all over the world, and a lot of celebrities were sharing it, Snoop Doggy Dogg, and just, all kinds of cool people. So anyways, this song is called the Prayer Loop Song. Check it out.
Listening right now, struggling, feel like giving it right now. I pray for you, pray that you come back home. I pray that you understand that you're never alone. I pray for the single mothers and the deadbeat dads. Drop the kids off and go party gets me mad. So I pray for peace, to pray for change. Keep on praying when everything stays the same. And I pray for the pastors and all of the churches and those who cry like song following hearses. I pray for you, pray for the sick and the poor. Pray for the rich man who don't give to the Lord. And I pray for wisdom, and I pray for power, and I pray we'll be ready in the final hour. And I pray for those who keep judging ministry, and I pray for my friends and my enemies. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Break it down. Can somebody help me up? Who?
Can somebody help me up? Yo, help that guy up, man. Get up, man. Get that guy up. Hey. So, yeah, that's the Prayer Loop song, as you saw, man. There's a lot of elements, man, to that. pieces to that song right there. Very powerful piece. And so after that, we started a lot of things started happening for me, as an indigenous artist. I started getting booked more and being, talk about the story and talk about being drug and alcohol free, spreading those good messages and things like that. So as I said, Native people, man, that's us right there. We're doctors, we're lawyers, man. We're hip hop artists, man. We're all over the map, and that's one of the narratives, that we're trying to change, because Hollywood has done us in, man. Hollywood has done us in. They're always looking at Native people as in the past, and they're all living in teepees, and there's just all these stereotypes. And we just now got rid of the Redskins name, the R word, and so that's a good thing. That itself tells you the amount of work, the amount of work that still has to be done, for our people, for Native people, indigenous rights, and things like that. We're still working towards those equity, equality, and things like that. And so, anyways, step in the right direction, and we keep going, we keep moving in a good way. So, making music and things like that, man. People reached out to me. I had an individual call me up, man. He's like, "Hey, bro, what's up, man? I saw your video. It was dope, man. I like it, man." And I was like, "Yo, who's this?" He's like, "Yo, this is Taboo." It's like, "Taboo from who?" He's like, "Taboo from the Black Eyed Peas." I was like, "Yo, what? Taboo from the Black Eyed Peas, man? This guy's calling me? What the heck, man? This guy's, multi-Grammy award winning, Super Bowl halftime performing, multi-platinum worldwide artist, man. This guy's calling me from the Crow Reservation, in Montana." And he's just like giving me props, man, and just, he was telling me about the project he was doing for Standing Rock, during that time. Water is Life, the movement that started by the young people over there. He said, "Hey, man, I want you to do this song with me called Stand Up for Standing Rock." And he said, "We got some other artists on there." And he said, "I want you to rap in your language on there." I was like, "Yo, man, that would be amazing." So we made this song called Stand Up for Standing Rock. And next thing you know, MTV saw that video. We made a video and everything. We put it out. It's not for sale. You can't buy this song. It's just our contribution as artists. We put that out, man, and MTV saw it and they said, "Yo, we're gonna nominate this for MTV VMA Award, man." So we got nominated for the MTV VMAs. So we go to the VMAs, man. We go down to LA. I wore my family's war bonnet. I wore, the beaded cuffs that my wife made me, my moccasin, took my people with me. Took all Native people, took anybody who ever had a dream in life, And so we went to the VMAs and walked on that red carpet. On this side of me, there's this girl. Her name was Cardi B. Hey, yeah, bam, Cardi B right there, man. On the side of me, there was this guy named DJ Khaled, another one. We the best music, he's just right there. Then this little short guy walks right in front of me, man. I looked at him, yo, man, that's Kendrick Lamar, man. I'm taller than this guy. So all these people were there, man, and then us, we were there. Some indigenous people, indigenous artists representing that water is life. And at the end of the night, they said, "We're going to give this award to all the artists." And we won the MTV VMA Award, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Clap your hands, ladies and gentlemen. The Moon Man, yeah, we won the VMAs, man. So an amazing feat. Amazing feat as artists. That's every artist's dream come true. To be kind of like recognized and get an award like that, and it's just amazing to be on that kind of platform and see all the the superstars, so to speak. And I came home, after winning the award, came home, and my wife and my kids, ran up to me, gave me hugs. "I'm proud of you, man. Proud of you, Dad," and things like that. And bam, it's just like, yo, that was the real award, to come home and just to know that my family was proud of me was worth more than any award, any VMA, or any amount of money, in the world. Just to know my family was proud of me for making positive choices in my life, doing something positive in my life. They were proud of me for doing that. And that was a realization for me as an artist, as a human being, really. I realized what has value in my life. Was it fame and fortune, money, and like notoriety, or was it the simple things of family and having people you love? And it was family. Family is the most important thing, I could say. So if you got people, man, if you're watching this, you got people that love you and care about you, you're rich and successful, man. You got it all. You got it made, man. Cultivate that. Cultivate that relationship, because that's the most important thing in life, is time spent with the people you love and the people that love you. That is the most important thing right there in life. So I just wanted to share that with you good people, man. And so with that, I'd like to thank you guys for listening out there in virtual world, man. Thank you for having me. Continue on in a good way. Turn to your neighbor if you're with your family or somebody you know who don't have the virus. Give them a hug. Yeah. Turn to your other neighbor on the other side. Give them a hug and say, I love you. Yeah. And that's what it's all about right there. Hey, yo, I am Supaman. Thank you guys for listening. We always open up in a good way, and we always close in a good way, and that is through prayer. So I'm going to go ahead and offer this prayer for my time here, and let's pray. This is for the one who's barely hanging on. Got bills to pay, real life, pain is strong. Don't got enough money, don't have enough faith. Every time you make good, you always make mistakes. Nobody really knows how you feel inside. And you pray for your family, but still they died, still they cried. Why is the question? Why are we here? What's the meaning of life? Throughout the years, you pray for your loved ones, but they never change. Seems like it's in vain, still staying the same. Still drinking, still telling you lies while you strive to survive, working hard on your 9 to 5. Just keep hope alive, just as long as you can. It's on its way today, that's a part of the plan. Don't give up. Hold on, endure to the end. He told me to tell you that the truth is within. Thank you guys for listening. I am Supaman. Have a blessed day.